Good morning and happy sunny Wednesday. Today is May 20th, 2020. And today looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. So I decided to be in my backyard. We have you can't see it on this side, our pool. The kids finally went in last night. Still very chilly and not quite the clearest water, but it's getting there. So I thought I'd just have a different scene today. And I'm also wearing a Hellebuyck jersey. So I have my little Connor Hellebuyck. And the reason I'm wearing it today is because the NHL is trying to start the season again so that they can eventually have the Stanley Cup and do all of those types of things. But they have a little bit of an issue with the border of Canada and the United States still being closed through June. So I'm just sending out positive vibes that they can get that worked out because Connor plays for Winnipeg Jets, which is in Canada. And in order for them to be part of the league and everyone play together, they need to have special circumstances. And I'm curious if I would hope that would be allowed, but we'll see. So just wearing this to send some positive vibes to the NHL and I guess our government too to work things out. So another thing I want to share out is today the quote is try and fail, but never fail to try. And that's Jared Leto. And one of the things that I did today is Wednesday. I think I might have done it either Sunday or Monday, probably Sunday. I went ahead and applied for the Return to School or Return to Learn Council that Governor Whitmer is putting together. And they're only picking like 20 total people that represent different stakeholders around education. But since I have experience with elementary and middle school, and I really do have a passion for teacher leadership, I thought I'd give it a go. So, I mean, it's probably the odds are slightly against me because there's only 20 people being chosen. But I thought I'm just going to go ahead and give it a try. Why not? We'll see what happens. And if I have the opportunity to represent teachers from across Michigan and have that voice at the table of how schools will reopen in fall, I think that would be pretty awesome. So, going on with our learning today, now we're at part 2 of the Energy Week assignment. So you should have watched the video and did the Ed puzzle already. And now you're going to do an energy audit. This should not take that much time at all. It's probably equivalent to a math problem that you have. So what you're going to do is find 3 appliances in your house. It cannot be a desk fan, the blender, or the iron because those examples were already given to you. And it also cannot be a computer, TV, or gaming system. So you're finding things like the toasters. You could find your washing machine. You can find a curling iron or a blow dryer, things like that. Alarm clocks, things like that. And then you're going to figure out how many watts. And then you're going to go ahead and fill out the second slide. You're going to take a picture of the sticker. Again, there are different appliances that it's kind of molded into the plastic. You can't really see that, so don't do that one. Go ahead and use one that actually has a sticker. You should be able to find it. Now, in this example, I found a blender and it did not have watts. I was like, oh, it doesn't have watts. So I was curious and I saw this 3A and I'm like, I think an A stands for an amp. So I went ahead and figured out how you figure out the amps into watts. And the equation is amps times volts equals watts. So I went ahead, it said 3.5 on this blender. So, and then there was 120 volts. So I did 3.5 times 120 and it got 420. So this blender really has 420 watts. And then I had to divide that by 1,000 to be able to figure out the kilowatts per hour. So it got 0.42. And then I did 0.42 times the 16 cents because in Michigan, energy costs 16 cents per kilowatt hour. And it's higher than the national average. And I'm so curious of why. That'll be interesting. And I went ahead and did that. And it got pretty much an estimated of 7 cents per hour. I mean, you could say it was 0.0672 And if we had to say that, that would be that, what, 10,000. So that would be 672 ten thousandths. I have to go back into my decimal verbiage, but essentially 7 cents per hour. So if I ran that blender for a whole hour, it would cost 7 cents, which sounds really cheap. But when you look at all the things that are running at all times in your house and everything, it adds up. Ask your parents to see your energy bill, like Detroit Energy or Detroit Edison. Well, it used to be called Detroit Edison. Now it's just like DTE. So look at that bill and check out how many units you use on a month to month basis and how much that cost. It adds up quickly. So with that, I hope you have a wonderful day. It's beautiful. Get outside, do your work really early so you can enjoy the rest of the day. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. All right. Bye.